Undulation comes out well from the outside. Chanky from the rail also. Fletching some early foot. Eons between those two was away with speed, and Red Knight came out running in fourth. Tucking in behind them about 5 lengths off the lead early. And Arklow to the outside. Grand Journey. One. He's moving in his neck. Zulu Alpha is
I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks, or an old horse new tricks with the blinkers.
Yeah, no doubt. He was pretty sharp coming into this race. I mean, it's easy to say it now, but we had a lot of confidence that he would move forward with the blinkers, and he likes it down here. And obviously, when it started raining a bit earlier, it gave us even more confidence. He definitely likes a little juice in the ground, and he responded well. He's tough in the gate. He schools great in the mornings, but in the afternoons, he can be a little tough in the gate, and he was again today. But Florent did a good job of getting him out, getting him involved, and that has a lot to do with this horse, how he runs, his involvement early on in the race.
Obviously, he's a horse for the course. I mean, 2 wins and 3 chances here.
Yeah, no, this is something every year. We give him a little break at the end of every year, and this is something we circle on the calendar. Is this race obviously was able to win it 2 years ago. So, it's a big purse. He likes it here. Not a lot of horses do, or you don't know if they do, but he definitely does show up and run down here.
I hope that's satisfying seeing him back on form. Not that he was running bad in his other races, but he is a Grade 1 winner, and there's certain expectations.
Oh, it's huge because this summer, I mean, he was doing really well. I thought he was doing fantastic going into the Louisville handicap, and then obviously the Elkhorn. The Elkhorn, he just didn't really get rolling at all. And, I think out of a frustration move and the race being there, the UN was 6 days later, and there was a plane out of Lexington to New Jersey. So I tried to do something a little unorthodox, and he didn't run bad. It didn't, not to the result we were looking for. He was the favorite in the race, so it wasn't the craziest idea. But after that, we regrouped with him, and, honestly, I really trained on him pretty firm, strong for this race, and zeroed in on this race, and he had a fantastic work a couple weeks back at Churchill on the turf. It was a huge gallop out that day, and he'd been touting himself a lot going into this.
Was the plan to get him involved earlier in the race and let everybody try to catch him?
Yeah, for sure. That was had a lot to do with the blinkers. We've been training him in blinkers, galloping him and breezing him in them, and it seemed to light a fire in him a little bit. So that's obviously what you're trying to do with the blinks, and I think it was definitely something. We definitely won't be taking them off for a while.
And what about how you've been doing the last 8-9 days?
I mean, hey, it's great. I mean, it's been a busy week and a half. I was telling someone the other day, just a while ago, I can't believe the Derby was a week ago. I've been running up the road between, training and going up to Fasig-Tipton, and now we turned our attention to Keeneland. So, it's a busy time of year for horsemen, in this region with racing and the sales, and it's been great. Just try to build off of it, bigger, better horses all the time, and looking for to pick off races like this is what it's all about. Very pleased with the outcome today, and we expected the big effort.
What about the Breeders' Cup?
It's an option. I mean, he's ran in it the last 2 years. It's back at Keeneland. He's had some luck at some success at Keeneland. He was able to break his maiden over there, and I think he was second in the Elkhorn a couple years back. So we'll see how he comes out of it, and plan on something between now and the end of the year, and probably a break. But we'll discuss that with Donegal, and come up with a game plan over the next couple of weeks.